Welcome to my fourth story animation video, and today we're going to be talking about my crazy comments. So, let's just jump right into it. So the first comment, or comments, we have Tetramino Band, but it's a remix chain. So this means, like, it's multiple remixes that basically make a chain. So let's see. Somebody said that they remixed it, so thank you. I like remixes. And so another person said, you didn't made I anyway, but you edit it into a funny C, LOL. And then they said, remove I or trap. I don't really know what that meant, but let's get on to the next comment. If you don't know how, I have two devices. One I'm using to record the sound, and the other I'm using to read the comments. So I'm looking to see what other projects that have comments. Let's see. So this one person gave me a link to one of their Scratch projects. It's like a submission. So this is like this project is called Heptamino Band My Take. So which means like Heptamino Band, but I made it. So people can remix it and give me cool ideas. I don't know why this person had to do their project because I can literally see it in the remixes, but and this one person said you don't need to go in order. Like, I know that. I just want to. And this other person gave me another remix. Then this person said, please accept the thing. So if you don't know, this person had a submission and you can make it so only they can make it. But they did that after I already made it. I don't want to delete this thing. I like it. So they just said, please accept the thing or change its color. I think I'll just accept the sound. We'll definitely have to know. But then this one person said, accept his submission, which is the guy underneath them, which is the person I was just talking about. I get maybe they're one of his friends, or maybe they like him or something. But that doesn't really matter right now. So let's get on to the next comment. Next comment is on this project that I made called The Tale of the Shapes Remix. So, the comment is somebody said, this music is fire, but I can tell you why they're being sarcastic. Because I'm gonna tell you what this music actually sounds like. Well, I guess I'll show you. But I can't do it because the phone is kind of small, so I don't know how to do it. Let's see. But I think I'll just take the sound and import it into this project because you can do that on Scratch. Because this video was originally made on Scratch. So I'm gonna do that. that they're being sarcastic. But either way, let's get on to the next comment. So this next comment is on this project called Pentobino Band Edition with Funny Faces. And the person said, "Holy effort." That's it. So let's get on to the next comment. Next comment is another one kind of like the Heptomino band, but instead of Heptominos, it's Octominos. So Octomino band, my take. So this is where the first mean comment comes in. But before we get on to that one, we have this one. This one person said Octomino band, but with Hexomino band again references. Then this one person put this guy's product and they said, "Look at this." I did. And then this is the mean comment. This one person said, "That's a bootleg version of Octomino band." And I'm like, well, kinda. But didn't I say my take? Yeah, I did. So I think he knows that it, because of like these fun, like bootleg versions of polyomino bands, but they're not. They're not actually bootlegs. They're like pretend bootlegs. They're made by the official, but they pretend to be bootlegs. So, and they like name them Fun Tetramino Band, Learning with Tetraminos and stuff like that. But mine's not named that, so it's not even part of that. He just thinks that it's like an actual bootleg. I just like the stuff. Keep the stuff to myself. But let's get on to the next comment. So this next comment is on this one project called All 118 Elements in the Periodic Table Band. Actually, it's 120 because there's some added elements, hypothetical elements. And this one person said, "Yo, change DY and TM since they got their official atoms and designs now. I'm not going to change my atoms and designs, most likely." And they said, plus holmium and iodines sounds changed. I did change that though. And this one person said, "How did you?" And then this other person said, "FM sounds so." And this one person said, "Peak." This one person gave me a scratch product, which is a remix. That's the end of that project. Let's see the next comment. So we got this Nanomino band with funny faces. And this one person said, "Funny guy with Nanomino faces." And then the other person said, "I agree." I have no idea what that meant. And this one person said, "Hey, no offense, but this isn't so much funny as just ridiculous," which was actually the goal. I was trying to make it more ridiculous than funny. Actually, that's more me. I'm more ridiculous than funny, so I should just be called ridiculous guy and not funny guy. But that's it for that project. So let's get on to the next comment. So the next 3 comments, which are going to be the last ones, are on this one project called Element Weirdo Band. So if you don't know, there's this thing called Element Catos, which I'm kind of interested in currently. They're like the elements in the periodic table, but they're cats. And I'm a huge cat person, but it kind of sucks because I kind of have a cat allergy, so at least I can design cats and look at other people's design cats. I can't really interact with real cats if I have an allergy, but this Element Weirdo Band, there's a couple Stuff. So this one person said, British person, please have mercy. And then it's kind of like a little short story. So then they say, Florine, sorry, I can't hear you. I'm sending you to a dentist. And somebody else joined in and they said, Hydrogen, yo, who was there? Neon, it's me, LMAO. So, yeah, that's gonna be the end of my video.